got to fully address that my colleague brought up. When you did use the term sexual preference earlier today, rather than sexual orientation, is there a difference, and what is it?
Senator, I really, in using that word, did not mean to imply that I think that, that it's not a matter of, that it's not an immutable characteristic or that it's solely a matter of preference. I honestly did not mean any offense or to make any statement by that.
But by what you just said, you understand about that immutable characteristic. In other words, that one's sexuality is not a preference, it is who they are. Is that what you're saying?
Senator, I'm saying I was not trying to make any comment on it. I fully respect all the rights of the LGBT community. Obergefell is an important precedent of the court. I reject any kind of discrimination on any sort of basis.
So you say Obergefell is the decision. Well, what about your two colleagues, excuse me, forgive me, what about Alito and Thomas, who have said that the court has created a problem that only it can fix? They clearly don't see that as a precedent worth following. You just said Obergefell is a precedent.
I said Obergefell, of course, Obergefell is a precedent. It is an important precedent. As you pointed out, there are reliance interests now on Obergefell as to why Justices Alito and Thomas have called for its overruling in the recent opinion that they issued. I can't really speak to.
They call it a problem. Do you know what they're referring to?
Well, Senator Booker, I don't know what Justices Thomas and Alito were thinking. That you'd have to ask them.
So we're now seeing cases where gay and lesbian Americans are being denied